Yeah.
Fell into a burning ring of flowers.
I go down, 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 and oh God, I am allergic.
And it burns,
Burns.
The ring of flowers.
This ain't
The
shit.
ring
Don't
of
worry about
flowers.
Please leave that in.
it. All right. With a jaunty little tune in tow, welcome back to Fable: The Lost Chapters. This is going to be what we call the montage part, ladies and gentlemen, because now we're going to go looking around for the silver keys I missed, starting here. And this is not going to be it. I'm going to have a laugh at myself.
Yeah, there it is.
And that should be our thumbnail image for this part. See you guys at the next stop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We are back. Well, we're cutting back in.
They weren't patient.
Right?
They had a,
Hey, they didn't have to go through it. There was a montage.
They were treated to a delightful montage with hilarious
That
music.
they were, everybody.
Or whatever
So
music
now that we
Elliot
got
chooses.
25 keys, which is normally all that there would normally be in the original game, I believe, we are now free to knock out some silver chests for ultimate weapons in them too.
So Lost Chapters added 5 keys total.
Yeah, as well as a few other silver chests.
Well, I would hope so. Why add 5 more silver keys if I had more chests to compensate?
It's called DL keys.
Yeah.
Well, they only added one chest. That's the full 30 keys. But ultimately, they also added in a few fail-safes in case you don't know where the rest of them are. Of course, most of them can be found if you just have a good eye and a willingness to dig everywhere.
Now, can you pick the combinations on the fail-safes?
No.
No, not that kind of safe. Okay.
Okay.
Right. First, we're going to come over here, open up this one.
And it's
It's the Murrin Great Hammer.
I thought you said it's bandits.
it's a bandit. It's a bandit trying to be a mimic.
This one here is 270, but it does come with an experience augmentation, which help you gain experience, and a piercing augmentation. There's both a Murrin Great Hammer and a Great Axe. We'll deal with both of them when we see them. Now, unfortunately for you, there'll be another montage for that. I just wanted to come here and grab that because it was bothering the fuck out of me. I was like, what was in there, the axe or the hammer?
So the Bowerstone?
No, we're going to progress now with plot, I believe. Or
No, there's one in Bowerstone.
that there was. Where you remember where exactly?
In the bedroom.
No, that was the
Elliot, not now.
But we're,
Elliot, that was the here you picked up.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Remember?
I remember. I forgot.
Remember Hello Guy from Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Or were you sleeping?
He was sleeping.
I plead the fifth.
By the by, in case you can not tell by my duds, our cute little hero chicken is turning foul. I need to become purely evil to get the sense in this later.
But the chicken head isn't scaling down.
It's not.
So now it looks bigger than usual on his body. It just occurred to me, like, it looks bigger. Oh, use the big head code.
Fuck me. The day's ending here. I can't grab this silver key just yet. So we can either do the fishing competition or we can just mosey on.
Fishing.
All right, I'm done with that. Let me just pause real quick here and double check if there's any sort of hidden requirement I need for this fucking fishing tournament, or if it's just plain luck.
A controller.
Fuck me, I need a turbo controller.
You will require a controller. And you cannot finish the fishing tournament unless you take this quest card. Those games were fun on
You need to get a really big fish to get all the prizes. So apparently we're going to go to Hook Coast to fish there first. I think maybe we just either catch the fish or we bring a fish. I think we could. I'd like to try to cheese it first to see if we could bring a fish. So I'm gonna do some fishing off screen. We'll cut back into you guys.
How'd you do in a fishing tournament? I got this bad boy. I bought it from the store.
Exactly.
Well, you see, the fish are purchased.
Because it's a perch.
Hey everybody, sorry to bother you on the way back to the fishing tournament. We found ourselves an old silver key. What's in here?
Oh, it's an elixir.
Of life. Should probably drink those at some point.
Nah.
Nah.
What are they?
They increase my health.
Well,
They restore me to full and
permanently?
increase my health, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you should probably drink all of those.
I don't think you have enough.
It's not like you're saving them for a different character.
True, but at the same time, I could also use them for not only health pickups, but a health boost.
Burst.
Oh, yeah.
Boost the boots.
Das Boost.
That sprite is tormenting the villager. I better do something.
Unhand her.
Hate to do that, but fucking stupid mandatory, stupid fucking calculations.
What do you mean mandatory?
It's a calculation that remember the Temple of Scorn had to be ultimately evil before, or ultimately good to get the most out of your sacrifice points.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Temple of Goodness. You have to be ultimately evil, then you make your donation to get the maximum benefits to be to hopefully gain the sentiness within
But
your
you've been
purchase.
literally playing this entire game on the side of good. Like, how long is it going to take for you to go completely evil?
Depends on how many crunchy chicks I want to eat. While I contemplate eating those crunchy chicks, I would like to welcome you back to Fable, ladies and gentlemen. We are going the wrong way.
A staple motion in this playthrough.
Right?
Trying to figure out what this looks like.
It looks like
it looks like a map.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Kind of looks like a map.
There it is, Fisher Creek. I don't know why the fuck I went the wrong way.
What, have you seen what you're fucking wearing? It's almost like you got a goddamn chicken head in your face.
But apparently he's running this map blind. So we're going to call it Map Murdoch.
Ew. I still like that one image I showed on Twitter. It's him typing on a cat. I can't see what I'm typing!
Oh, I thought you were talking about the first screenshot of the first-person Daredevil game.
While we make unfortunate jokes at the blind's expense, we're going to participate in the fishing contest. Exciting, ain't it?
Good to see you again, my young
You gonna
lad.
catch Big Caesar?
Come to embark on
Trying
our
to.
intrepid contest, have ya?
Coming up
Step
on
to
ESPN
Squadron
8.
The
The Ocho.
for the biggest catch, and I'm judging the best ones. Of course, there's now one could fish 'em bigger than me in my day.
He's got
But it's
hooks for
time young
hands.
uns like you now.
Holy shit.
Bring your fishes, and I'll hand you your prizes if I think they're big enough.
He doesn't, but
The
how
sign
funny
on
would
there's
that
got
be?
all the details on it if you want to read them.
No, I think he's already rocking enough on his hat.
Totally. Let's see what we got.
Like, his means of catching
I see
fish is
you're
just
sack
diving
as
into the
heavy today,
water
me
and just
lad. Let's
resurfacing.
Yeah, he just swims through schools of fish, and they're all hooked
Yeah, they're
onto
all
his
hooked
hat.
to his hat. We're eating well tonight, lads.
Monkfish be prized.
Jackpot.
That's a
Thank
true
you,
cool.
Hook Coast.
That makes your first
I
prize.
And that's how we won the fishing competition.
I feel suspiciously like you brought this fish with you, but
That means you'll
whatever.
take the second and third too.
I just ripped off the price tag.
A rod and a silver key.
Jackpot.
A true seafarer's bounty.
Cool.
The Rod of Champions. Now we can catch polywhirls.
But not polyraths.
Not polywraps. No, that's cheating.
So with that, so with that said, we can take up the quest card now, or I can eat a moonfish, wait till morning, and donate some books.
I thought you were going to say eat a monk. I got to be evil, right? So, fuck, who are you, John?
It's good because they're quiet while you do it.
I guess plot.
I would say do, I don't know. Okay, that's just the menu flipping the fuck out. Never mind.
I ate a moonfish. Where's my daytime? Oh, worst case comes to shove, I go run and
So wait, you eat the moonfish and it speeds up time?
It should have improved it to daytime right now.
Are you sure it's
like
not a
the
sunfish?
This is the opposite of the drug.
Could it be the
Yeah, I'm
sunfish?
pretty sure
There might be a
I feel
sunfish.
like a sunfish
Yeah.
would make it daytime.
Do I have any of those?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I feel like you just
Fuck.
reset it back to the beginning of nighttime.
Yeah, because look at the hour.
You're right. So we're going.
Whoops.
We're going back to Bowerstone South and
Well,
taking
you
a quick nap.
Find a campfire and sleep till morning.
Wow, the further along we go in the game, the less the load screens give a shit.
This was a good Dreamcast game.
I wouldn't be surprised if it started life on the Dreamcast before Microsoft lured them away with money.
Bowerstone 2 is better, though.
Where's your hat?
Yeah, what happened?
Hey!
Your fucking chicken head disappeared.
Are you not allowed to wear it when you become enough of a jerk? Oh my god, I feel like if that's what happened, this whole game is just ruined.
No, you always had the head. It just didn't
It's all-
load.
There it is.
There,
It just
whoa.
It just didn't load, yeah.
That does not make it okay.
I gotta say,
Woo.
you know, Fable is a fantastic looking Xbox game. It's just that it's too fucking ambitious for the system it was designed for.
Right.
You know, the frame rate has never been a consistent 30 frames per second. I would say it's about a consistent 8.5.
This is
In
this
rating
is-
or in frame rate?
Just frame rate.
This is like flipbook animation.
Yeah, borderline flipbook animation at points. You know. But, you know, at standstill, the game looks fantastic for the console.
Under frame rate, it just
I
says
never
strobe
did that
light.
side quest, and I'm not going to waste my time with it.
The frame rate just looks like a strobe light.
Wow.
Whoa,
That was an optional side quest that just opened up out of nowhere. And I have no real intention of completing it. So we're going to bed now. We'll wake up in the morning, and then we'll try to kill a little bit of time, and hopefully the school will be open.
Hello, Mr. Chicken Man. Here's a quest card for you.
Son of a bitch. Child labor. Does your evil know no limits?
Now, I have a quest card here.
How
It's
the
a
hell
telegram.
How the hell did you get a quest card? Okay, you found me out.
It's a telegram. Stop being evil. Stop. Oh, you're such a cocky cock.
You're a real dick. Cock, sorry. I believe this is the school here.
Out of the way!
I don't know why. I was kind of half expecting you to punt the
Just
child.
Senior privilege.
knock that kid out of the way.
Want me to?
No, don't.
I gotta get evil somehow.
You're gonna be a total dick.
I gotta get evil somehow to get the sentence.
Don't hurt a kid.
Fair enough. Oh, I see. So it's alright for my childhood to be ruined and Teresa's eyes gouged out.
That
but
sounds like more like a you problem.
that does. Now here's the guy in question I was talking about quite a few times. Aside from waving to him, let's talk to him here.
I'm here for the history class.
Hello,
What?
forgive me.
Oh,
I'm
uh,
Mr.
I'm
Gout.
Mr. Gout, the headmaster
Mr.
of the school
Gout.
here.
Isn't that like a foot?
Got
Is
it.
Mr.
Yeah,
Gout-
I was gonna say
That's like
it's a foot disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
These days, the way they did
If you've got a
break
problem
and
with me,
smashing up
talk to our
Monday
principal, Athlete's Foot.
morning, half our library.
Yes.
Mansions were
Here's
more
our janitor,
important
ingrown toenail.
than about children.
That's my wife. I don't care.
Anyway,
Ah,
if you
Superintendent Bunyan.
donate any suitable books you find on your
Principal
travels,
Bone.
You'll be doing us a great favor.
So basically, all those books we got before, donate them here.
Vice Principal Cankle.
Ugh, gross.
Just the thing.
This is going to be a chatty part here, so if you guys want to just bullshit or repeat, so go knock yourselves out.
Fuck no.
Thank you, hero. I'm sure we
How
can
many
put
of these
this
books do you have to
good
donate?
use.
25.
Jesus.
$25, and they all get like a little
Today's
cutscene in between
lesson will
them.
be
Yes.
on how to make friends.
You lonely shits.
Fine hero has just given us a good example. of
Take it
how
from
to
me,
make friends
Mr. Evil.
by taking this book to the school.
Yeah, because he's going to do this with every
Helping
book,
people
right?
out
There's a
and
separate
giving
cutscene.
Somehow
them
more
other
believable
good
than
ways to
Swamp
make
Thing giving you a PSA of don't pollute the swamp.
Anybody tell me
Like how
another way to
or
make friends?
firefighter.
Sir, sir.
Yes, Jamal. How do you put out fire? How do you put out fires, Jamal? Play my mixtape. Stop my mixtape.
Stop my mixtape.
No,
Yeah.
Billy. Killing people is not really a good way to make friends with them.
Fuck you, it ain't.
I think we need to work on this some more.
There's nothing on the board. Precisely.
One down, 24 to go.
Jesus.
Oh my god, we have to do that 24 fucking
See,
more
yeah.
Do
times.
you want me to keep skipping? I can skip right by
Don't
them.
you stay and listen, hero?
I can skip right by them.
But
Just give
what's
me
the,
the
what's the point of this though?
Silver King.
I mean, I know, yeah.
And a hat.
I mean, the ends is to get a silver key, but it's like
And
why
you learn more of the
have
history.
individual cutscenes for every single fucking book.
So you can get
'Cause
the
the-
character development.
Because the
here.
programmers were milking their paychecks.
Right.
Who's the demon that
Just
stalks
keep
in the night,
programming stuff or we'll have to go
dragging
back
their
to class.
children into hell.
Jack?
Some
Me?
say that Jack of Blades has lived forever and is not of this world. But there are those who claim it is not Jack, but his mask that we
Foreshadowing.
fear, and that many men have worn it over the centuries. Whatever the truth.
Oh, it's kind of like how
Seems
Odin is
this
handled in Final
brave
Fantasy
hero
14.
Right.
Well, he's the
Oh,
dread,
wait, what am I saying right for? I never played 14. How's it handled?
the dread pirate Roberts.
In Final Fantasy 14, Odin is not the man itself, but the blade, Xanatuken.
Oh, okay.
So whoever grabs the sword will eventually become the next Odin.
Comic book Thor.
Was in
Yeah.
the
Oh,
latter
yeah, you-
days
good
of
eye.
the kingdom
Comic
of
book
memory.
Thor.
that a
I mean,
book
Thor's
load
always
My hand
Thor,
is blue.
but
I wouldn't be surprised if that just materialized into a lightsaber.
Yeah, that's what I was
Being
thinking.
on land of the sword, discovered an island.
I'd like
that
to skip
was
the scenes and get to the pizza.
Paradise. There were they welcomed by the native folk with gifts of fruit and fowl and pig.
Foul?
Strange kind of ale.
The chicken goes crazy and casts his
No,
divine
these
fury
people
spell.
are monsters.
he kind of looks around and steps back to the room.
From their peaceful
What, you think I'm afraid of
slumbers,
a group of kids? I'll blow them the fuck up with them flame.
of their gracious hosts, who had taken ill and were dying in numbers. Of cold,
Mostly
their
one.
visitors had brought to their coasts.
Look at them right there. It's a perfect
Their
representation of
long
our audience right
and
now.
That could be the Sonic fan base right there, too.
As they knew not how to gather nature's bounty, the fate of
6
the
kids and an
foreigners
edgelord.
to theirs was linked. They died of starvation, though
This is
surrounded by plenty. A few local survivors did their paradise
Billy Madison. Like the cover of some weird Billy Madison sequel.
Also, wasn't one of the plot points of Beavis and Butthead and like repeating the 4th grade or something like that, and they keep regressing back down the kid?
I think so, yeah. I think
Yeah,
that
was
ended up
one of
happening.
the- was one of them.
I'm gonna be your assistant.
They had me in his class with arsonists and kids with
Time to give
mittens
them
pinned
the
to their
book about the
jackets all year
dragons.
round.
This one,
Are we going to do this, the whole thing to where?
Like I said, I can easily hit the Y button and go right past
I
this shit.
think at this point we're just better off skipping from
Yep.
this point. I mean, we had a laugh, but we can't sit through
Yeah,
this
this
entire
is-
fucking thing.
We're gonna tire ourselves out.
Yep.
how many of
Dude,
you
and to just skip all the things, or are you gonna skip in the?
We're gonna skip all
Oh,
the things right
shit.
now. What?
Okay.
We could do this, but I forgot one important aspect about this quest. The books are time skipped. The books are time sinks.
What?
Wow.
What?
You again.
Wait, explain yourself.
See the time up there?
Oh, so you won't be able
If
to
you-
read them all in a single day
why don't you stay?
Yeah, but like I said, I can just
because
easily
time actually passes.
So
when you're
even
reading
if you
the story.
skip the scene, yeah, that's
If
gonna
you
be
skip the scene, I think it helps.
Was it?
The pale Wolverine.
There was once a
There was once a young man who needed some friends, and he found some friends.
There was
and
one
ended up
time, you know what?
happy.
If you want to stop handing me books, if you're gonna, if you're
Taylor
not gonna let me
Maxley.
read them.
There once was a man from
once
Nantucket
lived a
What's a Nantucket?
You have done
Who
us
went up
both
the hill with a
such
bucket.
great service,
He then went
I
down
wonder
the
if
hill
maybe
and then
it's
he
just 10
died.
for the key.
adequately repay
I wonder if it's
you.
just 10 for the key, in which case we just lucked out.
A little
No.
No, bright wizard hat.
It's like a white Vivi. That's the hat of a white black mage.
I'm gonna be a hero like you.
You really want to be a hero like me, kid? Shouldn't I be the end result of a PSA that says, do you want to end up like
what
me?
lies be-
Yeah, at this point, that you're becoming evil.
Or a chicken?
I think becoming evil is the bigger problem.
Strange la-
Any book right there.
Hip hip, shut up.
Hip hip shot, hip hip silver key.
Today,
Volume 1 of the Creatures of Albion. The tale of whatever the fuck.
once upon a time,
Once upon a time in a village by the sea, there was a lonely little boy who had no friends and he found some friends.
That was a good story, it was. Brought a tear to my eye.
well,
Something about the repentant alchemist.
Bye.
By the by, there are some dark books you can give the teacher for him to read to the other kids, and he will be absolutely horrified of you reading it to them.
Here is a manga. What does yaoi mean?
Did they stop? Did they? Is that the sound? That sounds like the sound my father makes every time he bangs his thumb on a hammer.
Well,
any
based
book-
on what yaoi is, I think it's pronounced yaoi.
All right.
Y-A-O-I.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think it's pronounced. Oh,
Uh-huh.
it says Yahweh.
Given what that is, he banged his thumb sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah, exactly.
Today,
I was at a Goodwill store
The
and found a
Oakville Raid.
bunch
That
of
was
them.
about my past.
I found a bunch of those books in the kids section, and that's where I left them.
That's.
I'm afraid.
School's closed at the moment. All right,
Hey,
we'll
someone's
go.
having a gay old time.
All right, we'll be back here.
They
We'll
were
be
in
back
those
here in a minute.
books.
We just need to sleep.
Wow. He's more amazing than I imagined.
Wow, that's something I don't see every day.
Based on the way he looks, I wasn't expecting much. I mean, chicken hat, you know, I'm mostly expecting some sort of problem.
But no, it's just chicken.
I figured if he was good for anything, he'd wake me up promptly in the morning.
You're still super.
There is an important quest card guild for you.
I'll sleep on that.
Oh, so you can't just pick, like,
You can pick any bed you want.
no, but you can't just pick like
Time
go
of
to
the
sleep,
day.
wake up in the morning.
Nah, it's like I
Yeah,
think.
it's what is it? Like
It's
a
a set
4-hour
amount. Yeah,
skip.
it's a set amount of hours.
Back to school. Fuck. I keep having that nightmare, by the way.
The one where you're in your underwear.
No, that's never a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Left Behind nightmare.
Left at school?
No, just like Left Behind in general. Like everybody's going forward, and I'm just like left behind. Like fuck. It's always in the school setting, though. That's why I brought it up.
Finally, some peace and quiet. They've all left me. But at least now I can play video games. Oh no, they took all the controllers. There was time now.
Ooh, do you have a
Guess I can play Connect.
Don't you dare humor yourself with that.
Hey,
That was actually a fascinating story of Twin Blade that I skipped.
any
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm short a few books. We'll have to go find those other books and take care of the last bit of it next time around.
The other thing is we don't know how long this part is because we lost track of time.
Hey,
Sorry
kid-
about that.
Hey kids, we're gonna stop it here. Let me rap with you.
Greg will rock you out here with these sick beats. So I'm gonna give me some pizza. Have a good night.